Podcast Channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be doing my top 5 favorite Pokemon. As you probably know, I hit 1,000 views recently, and that's why I'm going to do this top 5. Just so to let you know that this is going to be purely my opinion. So please don't hate, because you know, Pokemon's my opinion, makes me want to cry. Oh, no. So yeah, let's get started. Number 5. Drops. Now, I like Archeops mainly because he was a total beast during black and white. I only got black, so I don't know. I mean, this thing had like freaking 140 base stat attack. That's huge. That's like, I don't know how to do math, so yeah. But that's still very, very, very huge. Like, think about that for a second. 140 base attack, that's why I like it. And it has great speed, like it has 112, I think, something like that. It's amazing speed, very good speed to match with 140 base stat total. Base stat attack, sorry. And yeah. Plus, it's friggin' Archeops, and it's better than that fat turtle which can't even rapid spin. Yeah. And the only bad thing about it is really the fetus, but you know, the fetus, it's an ability, but it's like one flaw out of, say, 567 pros. That's because Archeops has 567 base stat total, but yeah, Archeops, this thing is pretty cool. I like him. He's like a chicken bird guy. No, he's not. He's an Archaeopteryx, but you know. Moving on. Number 4. Come on, you saw this one coming, right? It's like the icon of my channel for Pokemon. And plus, it's a dragon with blades on its freaking face. Admit it. This thing looked awesome when you first saw it. Not only that, but Haxorus is a huge powerhouse, having even more attack than Archeops. Oh my god. 5th gen just had some really good attackers. Like, you had Diamanitan, you had Archeops, but there was one that had, like, amazingly high attack. Better than both of those. Not combined, because that combined would be, like, insane. But Archeops, Haxorus has 147 base attack. Come on, like, that's huge. And plus, it's so badass with its, like, freaking things on its face. It just like chops things up by swiping its head left and right and up and center and everything. Yeah, that Haxorus. Yeah. What can you give this? What more can you give this freaking thing? It's like, it's pretty good speed, super high attack, and pretty good defense. There's nothing you can give it, except a shiny form. That is what the Game Freak thought. Shiny form just makes it even more badass. And the edges of his blades on the side of his face, they're covered with like they're red, like blood. Like literally the blood of his enemies got stained to his blade. That is what I call cool. It's amazing. You're probably wondering, how come he's only number 4, or not number 3, number 2, number 1? That's because he might be very strong and very powerful and very, very, very badass, like super badass, like really good, but he doesn't really hold enough in my heart to be number 3 or number 2 or number 1. So I'm like, yeah, keep in mind, it's purely my opinion, how I feel, not really necessarily how strong it is. I mean, Choice Scarf Haxorus is huge, but then again, it's only in like UU. I don't know why, but okay, getting off topic. Anyways, yeah. Next up is number 3. Number 3, Staraptor. Now we're in the top 3, and these Pokemon are the ones that really have a place in my heart, in my Pokemon heart. Staraptor is one of those Pokemon. Back in the day of the 4th gen, Staraptor was amazing. He was my main man, and he was my left hand guy. Like, he was really good. Yeah. He had great damage with his Brave Bird and huge coverage with his close combat that no other flying types, except for Halooncha, can probably learn. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that was great coverage. Like, you could destroy everything. Yeah, and at the time I was a noob, and Staraptor was only one of the only Pokemons that I trained. But nonetheless, with its amazing power, our team managed to burst through the Elite Four and get to Cynthia. Now Cynthia was hard. Cynthia was definitely challenging with its over-leveled Garchomp, but we managed somehow miraculously to take out Cynthia, and that moment was one of the most memorable in my Pokemon history. Well, then Gen 5 rolled around about 2 or 3 years later, and well, within abilities, Staraptor just gets even more powerful, getting powered up Stab, Brave Birds, and Double Edges. This thing is just gonna wreck everything like a wrecking ball. Number two is Sceptile. When I was a little kid, I used to watch the anime a lot, and well, now it was around the 3rd generation. And for me, there was one Pokemon that really stood out, packed a real good punch, and I just fell in love with that Pokemon. It was great. That was Sceptile actually, and yeah, this thing was this thing was freaking badass. You could see him fly across the screen with his like leaf blades and solar beams and everything. And the battle with the battle with the Shiftry, in the Battle Frontier, that was amazing. Yeah, I like how Ash used the sun and stuff, whatever. Yeah, but still, Sceptile was really badass, and that's literally it. And yeah, his leaf blades, though his attack isn't that high, if you combine it with a Swords Dance, he can completely wreck face with Leaf Blade in like the game, but in the anime, obviously he's OP. Yeah, it's like he just completely wrecks everything with his Leaf Blades. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I can't really say much. And with the Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming soon and on the way, Sceptile is bound to get a Mega Evolution, which makes it even more big freaking ass. Number 1. And finally, my favorite Pokemon of all time is Infernape. Now, remember how I talked about Staraptor was my left hand Pokemon? Well, Infernape is my right. I've always liked the Firestar guy. I never really knew why, but that's most likely because of Infernape. Yeah, Infernape was just that good to me. I just liked him so much. Yeah, Infernape was really good. So, now, I got Pearl as my first Pokemon game that I owned, and I had no idea what to do with it. Not to mention that was in Japanese, so yeah. I had no idea what was going on. Plus, I had no idea how to play, so I just ran around doing nothing basically. So I ended up with an overleveled Infernape, which was my starter Pokemon. Yeah, eventually I got to the Elite Four. I couldn't defeat it because I was a noob, and so I kept leveling Infernape until he got to like level 90. However, my game got corrupted somehow, and eventually, like, I couldn't play anymore, and I lost it, something. But it got corrupted, and I couldn't play with it, so I was sad. But it still was one of the highest level Pokemon I ever owned. Also, I love Infernape because during the anime, Chimchar and Monferno were great, but nothing beats that Infernape evolution. Yeah, that evolution just really touched me. It wasn't as touching as I thought it was.